Ladies, listen to me. A man will never value you just because you're pretty. A man will never value you just because you are loyal. A man will never value you just because you love him deeply. Because men don't value women based on what they receive. They value women based on what it costs to lose her. Here is the part that will stink. If he's not valuing you, it's not always because he's toxic. Sometimes it's because you made it easy not to love, but to access. Easy to disappoint and still have you. Easy to disrespect and still receive your softness. Easy to give you nothing and still receive everything. Because every time you accept less than you deserve, you teach him a dangerous lesson. I don't require effort to stay, and a man can't value a woman that he doesn't have to raise for her. So the real question isn't why doesn't he value me? The real question is what am I rewarding? Because if you are rewarding inconsistency, you will get inconsistency. If you reward silence, you will get emotional unavailability. If you reward minimum, you will get minimum. So today, you stop. Ladies, this is where it gets uncomfortable because being nice it's beautiful until it becomes self-abandonment. There is a difference between being kind and being a woman who keeps shrinking herself to keep a man. And most of you were raised to believe that love means endurance, that if you are patient enough, soft enough, understanding enough, he will finally see your worth and you become easy to love. You don't want to pressure him. You don't want to ask for too much. You don't want to be dramatic. You don't want to be difficult. But here is the dark side, ladies. When you make yourself easy to keep, you make yourself easy to take for granted. Because men don't value what comes easy. They relax inside it. They get comfortable inside it. And the biggest mistake nice women make is this. They think love is proven by how much you tolerate. So you tolerate late replies, you tolerate the mixed signals, you tolerate the lack of effort, you tolerate the disrespect that comes with small doses. And because you are a good woman, you start explaining him. You call his coldness stress, you call his distance he's scared, you call bare minimum his potential, you call inconsistency he's busy, and slowly you stop holding him accountable. And this is the truth that changes everything. When you have no boundaries, your love becomes permission. Permission for him to disappoint you and still keep you. Permission for him to disrespect you and still receive your softness. Permission for him to give you nothing and get everything. And I need you to hear this. A man can't value you when your standards disappear the moment you like him. And no, I'm not telling you to become cold. I'm not telling you to become bitter. I'm not telling you to start playing games. Stay soft, but become selective. Because softness without standards doesn't create love. It creates suffering. That's why we need to talk about confidence next. Because real confidence isn't loud. Real confidence is the ability to walk away without begging. Ladies, let's rethink what confidence really is. Because most of women think that confidence means looking perfect, being sexy enough, being interesting enough, being so high value that no man dare to lose you. But that's not confidence, that's performance. And the truth is, you can look like a goddess and still accept behavior that destroys your self-worth. So the real confidence isn't about how you look. Confidence is about what you allow. Confidence is the ability to stay calm while choosing yourself. It's when he pulls away, you don't chase. You don't write long messages. You don't beg for clarity. You don't try to fix the connection alone because you understand something. If a man really wants you, he won't risk losing you. A real confidence is also this. You stop explaining your standards. You stop negotiating your needs. You stop trying to convince a man to see your value because the moment you have to convince him, you already lost. A confident woman doesn't ask for love like it's a favor. She doesn't audition for commitment. She doesn't shrink to be chosen. She knows my presence is a privilege. And here is the part that changes everything. A real confidence isn't about being loud. Real confidence isn't about being rude. Real confidence, it's not acting like you don't care. Real confidence is being able to walk away with tears in your eyes and still not go back because you finally understand. Your love is not what you give first. Your love is what a man earns. And when a man meets woman like that, he either raises or disappears. Either way, you win. Ladies, this is where everything changes. Because most women date like this. How do I make him like me? How do I keep him interested? How do I make sure he doesn't leave? But the moment you start performing for a man, you lose your power. So here is the shift. A man starts valuing you when you stop trying to be chosen and start doing the choosing. Genuine interest, it's not chasing him. It's curiosity with standards. It's when you stop being impressed by words and start watching behaviors. Because a man can say anything. He can call you beautiful, he can say he misses you, he can talk about the future, but your nerve system doesn't trust words. It trusts consistency. So instead of getting attached to potential, you get interested in patterns. You stop asking, does he want me? And you start asking, is he safe for me? Is he consistent? Is he emotionally mature? Can he hold my softness? And here's what changes the game. When a man feels you're evaluating, he stops playing because you are no longer impressed by attention. You are impressed by effort. So you don't force him. You don't convince him. You let him show who he is. And you decide if he deserves access to you. And if you date like that, men either raise or remove themselves. And both are win. Ladies, here is the truth. A man will never value you until you realize this. Your love is not what makes you valuable. Your standards do. Because when you love without boundaries, you don't become the one. You become convenient. And the reason why many women keep getting hurt is because they give rare access to men that gives average effort. So today you stop. Stop begging to be chosen. Stop proving your worth. Stop over-explaining your needs. Because the right man will never have to be convinced. He will need to race. And if he can't race, he can lose you. Because the moment you stop offering yourself to inconsistency, you become unforgettable. So remember, you are not hard to love. You are just too powerful for a man who wants it easy.